Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about our man, our boy, Jimmy Garoppolo, and predicting his statistics for 2019. I made a similar video last year talking about this, and I was pretty much wrong on everything because he unfortunately tore his ACL week 3. Hopefully in 2019, he can play all 16 games, and whatever prediction I make for this video, it all comes true. Gonna be talking about that. Should be a fun one. Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of expectations for him coming back from his ACL surgery. Hopefully he can lead us to the playoffs at least. Gonna get to it right now. Before I do, a couple of announcements. Children's Miracle Network, I was able to get that balloon from you guys, so $450 from myself, $50 from you guys. Thank you guys so much. It looks freaking awesome. When it comes to June, I'm going to be bringing it back home and hanging it on my wall in my room. That should be awesome right there. Thank you guys so much again. I hope to do this again next year and we can have a bigger participation. That's cool right there. Also, I've just been feeling under the weather for the past couple of days. I was on a impromptu out-of-town trip with family. I didn't have a chance to make a video on Tuesday, but today gonna be making a video. I'll have videos out today all the way until Sunday. That should be good right there. 5-day-a-week schedule is still alive and well. I will have videos out for the next 5 days. Couple announcements right there. Hope you guys could bear with me on all that, and yeah, life happens. Let's get this video started. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this video, share this channel with other Niner faithfuls. Let's just get into it. The top 3 prediction statistics for Jimmy Garoppolo 2019. Number 3, he finishes near top 5 in passing yards. I believe this could be a real thing right here just because Garoppolo, he's a great quarterback himself when healthy. Also, the talent that he has around him, I think they're going to help him immensely. He has the running game, which they can catch the ball in the backfield like Matt Breida, Jerry McKinnon, Tevin Coleman. Those guys, they do a really good job with that. His receivers, George Kittle, number 1 tight end in the NFL, I believe. You also got Jalen Hurd and Deebo Samuel as his new targets, some new toys that he can throw to. Also, Marquise Goodwin. I love to see that chemistry between these two again. Something could be amazing with those two guys if both of them are healthy, because in 2017, as we saw both of them together, they were just lighting it up in the last couple of games of that season, and hopefully 2019 they can recuperate that magic. Great things can happen. Also, a nice supporting cast of Trent Taylor, Richie James. Like, there's just a lot of great guys that he can go to in terms of that. I believe he could be near top 5 in passing yards. What do I believe in numbers? Probably around number 5 to number 7 range. I don't think he's going to be the leading passer in the NFL like Ben Roethlisberger was last year with 5,000 some yards. I believe he could be near top and be one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, having a good reason why the 49ers paid him a lot of money during the offseason last year to warrant that contract. So yeah, Garoppolo, great talent, great quarterback himself. I believe he could finish near top 5 in passing yards in the NFL for 2019. Number 2, his passing yard numbers. This is very important for any quarterback to see how much they're passing, how much they're moving the ball down the field, and hopefully scoring touchdowns and what have you. For me, for Garoppolo, as I mentioned, I said he's going to be near top 5 in terms of passing yards in the whole NFL. If I had to give a ballpark for this whole prediction thing, I'd probably say he throws for about 4,500 to 4,600 yards. I know that sounds outlandish. I know that sounds freaking crazy right there for anybody outside San Francisco watching this video, but I believe it can happen because, as I mentioned before, he has a lot of talent around him. The 49ers, they tried their damnedest in the draft and in free agency to get Garoppolo some good targets. I believe they will pay dividends in 2019. Also, as I mentioned, Garoppolo, he's a very talented quarterback himself, so why not go for 4,500 to 4,600 yards? I believe that can happen, and the 49ers, I think they're going to do well under Garoppolo. And you have Kyle Shanahan. Matt Ryan was able to flourish very well when Kyle was the offensive coordinator for Atlanta, and I believe with Kyle at the head coach and Garoppolo hopefully being able to play 16 games, he can throw for that many yards. So yeah, is this a crazy prediction? No. Is it a little bit out of reach? I don't know, but I think that it can happen, and I believe Garoppolo will have a very good season in 2019 in terms of passing yards. And finally, number 1, his touchdown to interception ratio. For me, for Garoppolo, I think he could do a really good job in the touchdown department. The interception department, he has to work on that a little bit more. He has to learn not to take too many risks like Brett Favre did in his old playing days. I don't want him to be thrown into double to triple coverages all the time, always trying to make a play, which is always nice to see that, but at the same time, you do not want to turn the ball over to the other team and give them opportunities to score. That's the only thing I have a gimp on him in terms of passing, is just taking too many risks. There's nothing wrong with that. I encourage quarterbacks quarterbacks to take risks, but at the same time, you don't want to be taking too many risks and causing your team to jeopardize the W, I guess you want to call it. But anyways, for Garoppolo, for me, if I had to give a prediction for his touchdown to interception ratio, I would say he throws for about 29 to 30 touchdowns, all the way to 6 to 7 interceptions. I think that's a pretty legitimate argument right there, legitimate prediction right there. He's a talented quarterback. He can gunsling the ball, so he could score for about 30 touchdowns, maybe even more. With that, he's a big risk taker, so I believe he throws about 6 to 7 interceptions. I think that's a legitimate argument right there. The difference between this year and last year is that he'll be completely healthy. Also, he'll have a lot of great talent to work with this time around. He has a lot of people he can rely on in this year's player department right here. You got Tevin Coleman that just came from the Atlanta Falcons. You got some players from the draft. So there's a lot of players that he can work with, and hopefully the rotation works well. He can be awesome for the 49ers in 2019. That's pretty much it, you guys. About 29 to 30 touchdowns to 6 to 7 interceptions. I'm excited right there. Hopefully you guys are as well. Garoppolo, we're rooting for you as always, and hopefully you can take us to the promised land in 2019. Please let me know what your predictions are for Jimmy Garoppolo in terms of statistics. Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners all day.